up the score.
I don't think any way, shape, or form would anyone watching the game say, hey, the Saints ran up the score. I mean, certainly we scored a lot of points, but
Drew Brees threw for 351 yards against Detroit. Well, why are the Lions 0-15? The tape doesn't lie in tonight's breakdown. The biggest reason why the Lions haven't won? Can't compete on the line of scrimmage. Here, the Saints O-line gets push, allowing Deuce McAllister to run for 18 yards. It was Deuce's longest run of the season. Or how about a little later on the goal line? Left guard Carl Nix, 343 pounds, is blocking 229-pound linebacker Jordan Dizon. More like bulldozing. Easy touchdown, Saints. A sure sign your season is in trouble? Too many quarterbacks throw passes. Dan Orlovsky is one of 5 quarterbacks to toss balls for the Lions this season. John Kitna, Dante Culpepper, Drew Stanton, and Drew Henson have all played quarterback for the 0-15 Lions. Back in 1999, Mike Ditka's final season, 4 quarterbacks started at least one game. The 2 Billy Joes, Tolliver and Hobart, Jake Delhomme and Danny Werfel. Ouch. Early in the game, Saints head coach Sean Payton challenged this reception by Detroit's John Standerford. It was clearly a catch. One of the areas Payton must improve on in 2009 is use of the red flag. Some of his challenges are downright puzzling. Saints host the Panthers Sunday at noon. More Saints in a minute. But first, this holiday season, the Hornets will have their manhood tested. The Hornets host the Lakers tomorrow night, then play at Orlando Christmas Day, then host the Rockets on Friday night. I asked head coach Byron Scott if he considers his team part of the NBA's elite.
Not yet. Every time I think that, we take a step back. So no, not yet. I think the elite teams right now in the NBA is Boston, Cleveland, and LA.
No, it's early. Not yet.
Not yet.
So if you won all 3 games this week,
then you could say we were in that company.
For the second time this season, Chris Paul has been named Western Conference Player of the Week. In games December 15th through the 21st, Paul averaged almost 24 points, 10 assists, and 5 steals per game. I have a confession to make. Last night I missed a very good game, the New Orleans Bowl, to watch one on television. The Panthers at Giants was great stuff, and for Saints fans and the Saints organization, it was must-see TV. That is how 2 teams who are ready to go to the Super Bowl play football. They try to dominate the game on the line of scrimmage. First, it was Carolina running at will, taking a 21-10 lead. Then it was the Giants with their best defensive lineman, Justin Tuck, suffering from the flu, refusing to cave in. The Giants displayed mental and physical toughness. The Panthers did too, coming within a whisker of claiming home field in the NFC. If you watch that game, you can only come to one conclusion. The Saints can't line up and bang heads with either of those teams. If the Saints plan to get to the next level in 2009, all they have to do is watch the tape of last night's game. The next level is there in living color.
And we know they look at a lot of tape after every game, so that could be on that long list.
Well, I would suggest that that would be at the top of the list.
You could wrap it up in a little box set and send it as a Christmas present.
Over as a DVD.
There you go.
Take a
From
peek.
Ed with love. Happy holidays.
With regards, not love.
Thanks, Ed. We'll be right back.